What is up, bros and broettes? I am Inkslasher, and today we are going to be talking about 5 game modes you have never played in Call of Duty. All of these game modes we're going to be talking about today are game modes that were originally going to be in Call of Duty games, but later on got cut for one reason or another. And believe it or not, there's actually far more than just 5 of these game modes that have never got released in Call of Duty. And if you'd like to see them, let's say if this video gets over 1,000 likes. If this video gets over 1,000 likes, I will make a video showing you the rest of the game modes that never got released in Call of Duty. But today I'm going to be showing you 5 of the game modes that you've never seen before. So the first game mode we're going to talk about is actually more than just one game mode. There was originally going to be an entire playlist for vehicle game modes in Call of Duty World at War. There was going to be things like vehicle deathmatch, vehicle domination, where you couldn't get out and be an infantry soldier, you could only be a tank or maybe even a plane that we didn't get to see. This game mode actually got scrapped pretty late in the development cycle, as they even recorded audio files for this game mode.
Vehicle team deathmatch! Roll over them! Break their bones! Vehicle team deathmatch! Our panzers will crush them! Vehicle team deathmatch! Unleash the might of our armor!
Vehicle team deathmatch! Get these tanks rolling!
All the rest of the game modes we're going to talk about today were all supposed to be in Modern Warfare 2. They got really adventurous with Modern Warfare 2, but half the stuff that they were planning on making never actually came out. One of those game modes includes one called Arena. Arena was based off of Search and Destroy. However, there was no bombs or no planting sites, there was just people. It was like a variation of Team Deathmatch meets Search and Destroy. So you couldn't respawn back in, but once the enemy team or your team got down to 1 player, a flag would spawn in. If either team captured that flag, that team would win. So basically, the name of the game was kill everyone on the other team and capture the flag. The flag only spawned in with 1 player left alive. And just so you know, all the gameplay you're seeing in this video is from custom lobbies. There's no way you can actually play these in multiplayer unless you possibly find a lobby on PC. The next game mode they tried to add in Modern Warfare 2 was called VIP. And basically the premise of this one is one team was trying to extract a character, whereas the other team was trying to stop that character. So basically what happened is at the beginning of the game, at random, 1 player on a team would get chosen at random. That player would have to get to the extraction zone. It just so happened that that player would also spawn in with a riot shield, so he'd be kind of like a juggernaut. The other team's goal was to kill that 1 player. They only had to kill the VIP before, of course, he got to the extraction zone. Another interesting caveat for it too is if you are that VIP and you get killed, you will first go into final stand, and your team is actually able to revive you if they're able to kill your enemies before the enemies can kill you. The next one isn't a specific game mode, it's an overarching theme. So for example, you have your regular team deathmatch and then you have your hardcore team deathmatch. This game mode was like hardcore, but it was called Defcon. And basically the premise of it is throughout any sort of game, whether you're playing team deathmatch, domination, capture the flag, no matter what it is, there's going to be a Defcon. And at specific Defcons, different things are going to happen in the game. So for example, at Defcon 5, all players are at normal stats. Then, at Defcon 4, each player goes into last stand when they're shot enough, even if they don't have last stand equipped. Then, at Defcon 3, all weapons deal more damage on top of stopping power, because remember, in Modern Warfare 2 there was stopping power. Then, at Defcon 2, all kill streaks take 1 less kill to obtain. And finally, at Defcon 1, all players are eliminated when the nuke goes off. So at the end of every game, a nuke goes off, kills everyone. That is Defcon 1. Now, there's no information to indicate when the different Defcon levels happen. If, for example, they happen 1/5 into the game, 2/5 into the game, it never really explains that. But what we do know is that this game mode was very close to actually happening, because once again, there's game files with audio files in them to support this.
Defcon, capture the flag. Defcon, demolition. Defcon domination. Defcon free-for-all.
The only other information we have about Defcon is that if at the end of the game you get to Defcon 1 and neither team wins within 1 minute, the game ends in a draw. Basically, the nuke goes off and no one wins. This next game mode was attempted to be put in Call of Duty 2 times now, in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. This game mode is called Global Thermonuclear War, and basically the premise of this game mode is like a variation of Hardpoint. Basically, there's an area on every single map where you would try to capture. This area wouldn't move, and you had to stay in the area long enough to capture 100 points. Once your team reached 100 points, your team would be rewarded a nuke. After you receive the nuke, your team would then wait 10 seconds, after which the nuke would go off and your team would win. Out of all of the game modes we talked about today, this was the game mode that was the closest to actually getting put in the game. The reason why I know this is because if you bought the hardened edition of the game guide that comes with the game, there was a section in the game guide dedicated to strategy in playing Global Thermonuclear War. So this was a game mode that was incredibly close to actually coming out with the game. But guys, those are the 5 game modes you've never played in Call of Duty. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And the question I have for you today is, which one of these game modes sounds the best to you? Personally, to me, I think the most interesting one is Defcon, but I don't think it would play very well in Call of Duty, if that makes any sense. But let me know what you think down in the comments. Also, if you're new to the channel and like what you saw, you can always hit that subscribe button as I upload new Call of Duty videos every single day of the week. And like I said, if you want to see another version of this video talking about 5 more game modes that you've never played, all you gotta do is leave a like rating. If we get hit 1,000 likes, I'll make another video just like this one. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, peace out.